My dear sweet friends, come on in, pull up a chair, and make yourself comfy. This is your Auntie Ray, and I'm so happy you're here with me today. Every story I share comes straight from the heart. Some will make you gasp, some will bring a tear, and others will warm you like a fresh cup of tea. If you love real-life family tales filled with secrets, love, and redemption, you're in exactly the right place. Let's begin. My junior child, an aviator, contacted me urgently. Mother, an odd situation is unfolding. My brother's spouse is currently at our place. Indeed she is, I answered. She's freshening up right now. His tone shifted to a hushed murmur. That's utterly inconceivable. I'm holding her travel document at this instant. She recently embarked on my journey to Europe. Right then, I detected movement nearby. I'm pleased you're here. If you're viewing this clip, kindly hit like, sign up for the channel, and share in the remarks from which location you're experiencing my tale of retribution. I'd love to discover its global reach. SFX, phone ring, this dawn, similar to routine days, I hurried to tidy the kitchen post-morning meal. My senior offspring, Samuel, departed for his job at dawn, rendering the dwelling serene. His youngster, my grandkid Nathan, that smart 7-year-old imp, had been collected by the transport vehicle already. And Belinda, my son's partner, Samuel's mate, had ascended the steps moments ago. Her gentle words drifted downward. Mother, I'll rinse off briefly. All right. I acknowledged with a grin. I'd scarcely stored the final dish when the fixed phone sounded. I wiped my palms on my cloth and rushed to respond. The lively, fresh tone of my junior child, Jacob, echoed through. Mother, simply checking in. I've got a brief pause during stopover at the terminal. His sound enveloped me like a cozy embrace. Jacob represents my greatest achievement, a budding assistant flyer perpetually traveling, fulfilling his youthful aspiration of mastering the heavens. I beamed and posed several inquiries regarding his voyage, his well-being. He chuckled robustly and affirmed all was excellent, that duties progressed without issues. Yet abruptly his manner altered, seeming reluctant to reveal more. Listen, Mother, an extremely peculiar event occurred. My relative by marriage is present at the residence. I felt confused. I glanced toward the staircase where the shower noise persisted. Naturally she is, dear. Belinda's above cleansing herself, I responded with absolute conviction. Belinda had conversed with me under 10 minutes prior, donning that pale top she frequently sported indoors. How might I err? However, on the opposite side, Jacob paused extensively. So prolonged that his respiration reached me. Subsequently his speech grew grave, laced with astonishment. Mother, that's unfeasible since I'm clutching her identification card presently. She boarded my aircraft en route to France just now. I chuckled, assuming he erred. Oh dear, you likely observed incorrectly. I witnessed Belinda recently. She informed me about bathing. I attempted to clarify composedly to ease him, but he refrained from mirth. He avoided replying as customary. He conveyed deliberately, as though organizing the narrative mentally, that following passenger entry, he dashed to retrieve overlooked documents and stumbled upon a credential discarded close to the entry point. Initially, he considered handing it to facility personnel. But upon examining the owner, he stiffened. The image depicted Belinda. Her designation appeared plainly, unmistakable. No possibility of confusion. My pulse accelerated, though I strived for composure. Are you certain, Jacob? Perhaps that belongs to another, I suggested, despite a slight unease piercing me. Jacob exhaled, his speech blending confusion and resolve. Mother, I descended to the seating area to verify if it was her. She's positioned in premium section beside a gentleman appearing affluent and sophisticated. They conversed intimately, resembling partners. Jacob's description struck like a blade. I remained immobilized, clutching the handset. My thoughts whirled. Partners. outrageous. I'd perceived Belinda's tone from above. I'd observed her physically within this abode. But precisely then, the bathing flow ceased. I perceived the chamber entrance unlatch and Belinda's call descended the steps. It was mild yet audible enough to startle me. "Mother, who's calling?" I grew alarmed. My heartbeat thundered intensely, threatening to escape. "Merely an acquaintance," I hastened, my tone quivering, and I darted to the lounge to evade Belinda's view as she glanced from the landing, her locks dripping. I secured the portal and murmured into the device, concealing my anxiety. "Jacob, I detected Belinda. She's present," she concluded, rinsing. "Are you positive no blunder?" Across the connection, Jacob quieted once more. Then his speech hardened. "Mother, it's implausible. She's before me on this vessel. I'm observing her currently." I lacked words, my intellect vacant. I terminated the call, my grip unsteady enough to nearly release the unit. The lounge abruptly seemed oppressive despite brilliant external illumination. "Now before I tell you what happened next, darling, if you're sitting there with your mouth wide open like I was, do Auntie Ray a little favor. If you're enjoying this story and you don't want to miss what happens tomorrow, hit that red subscribe button and tap the bell. It means the world to me, and it makes sure we stay together for every new tale. Alright now, let's get back to the story, because you won't believe who walked through that door." I slumped onto the sofa attempting deep inhalation, but my torso weighed heavily with an unresolved query. If Belinda resided here, who occupied Jacob's transport? And if the female aboard was Belinda, who inhabited my domain? MC1, shortly after, Belinda descended to the cooking area. She wore a fresh, sky-colored garment, her tresses moist, and she beamed with customary warmth. "Mother, I'll head to the store soon today. Need any produce or items?" Her speech was gracious, recognizable, as though no anomaly transpired. I regarded her, compelling a grin, but internally I bore boulders. "Yes, dear." "Fetch some peppers, kindly," I responded, my passage parched. Belinda assented. She grasped her woven container and exited the dwelling. Her form vanished past the barrier. I lingered observing her departure with inner turmoil. I trusted Jacob wasn't fabricating. My offspring lacked motive for such invention. He'd consistently been truthful, highly empathetic, and devoted to kin. Yet Belinda, the relative I'd cohabited with extensively, appeared tangibly before me. Indistinguishable. I pondered, might I have overlooked elements? Exists some concealed aspect in this domicile that I, an elderly lady, never perceived? I rested quietly in the lounge as noon rays penetrated the drapes, projecting subtle glow patterns on the ceramic ground. The aged seat where I typically crochet or narrate tales to Nathan felt burdensome now. Jacob's contact resonated in my consciousness. Each utterance hammered my core. I surveyed the space with kin portraits displayed. Samuel and Belinda during nuptials, infant Nathan, and Jacob's beaming expression upon donning his aviator attire initially. Those recollections now appeared veiled, indistinct and dubious. My designation is Elena Carter, a 65-year-old bereaved lady residing in a tranquil suburban district in Tucson, Arizona. My spouse, Victor, departed a decade past, bequeathing me the duo of sons I cherish beyond existence. Samuel, the elder, is a diligent designer, perpetually engrossed in sketches and schemes. Jacob, the younger, is my delight for realizing his ambition as an aviator. My existence centers on Samuel's compact clan, my relative Belinda, my grandkid Nathan, and tranquil periods in this abode. Belinda, my son's partner, always seemed ideal in my perception. She was attractive, diligent, perpetually flawless, from attire to nurturing Nathan. I recall their matrimony occasion, a grand gathering in her folks' courtyard. Though Belinda's kin lacked wealth, they exerted maximally for perfection. Belinda entered my home with assured beam and vibrant gaze, as though destined for exemplary partnership and parenthood. I formerly considered my fortune in possessing such a relative. Following Belinda's departure for shopping, I remained positioned, instinctively clutching the fabric hem. Jacob's communication prompted re-evaluation of minor aspects previously deemed ordinary. Occasions existed when Belinda exited stating market visits or companion meetings, yet upon return appeared altered. One instance affectionate, embracing Nathan and humming lullabies. But alternate periods irritable, scolding me for misplacing the pepper container. I attributed to youthful fluctuations. But presently uncertainty loomed. My core nodded, as if tampering afflicted treasured remembrances. I recollect months prior, Belinda grasped a writing tool for list compilation using her dominant side. Her script was precise and orderly. Yet following day, I observed her employing the opposite, with more flourishes resembling unfamiliarity. I inquired, "When did you switch sides, dear?" She chuckled and swiftly stated, "Oh, merely testing, mother." I assented without further consideration. But now that element sharpened in my thoughts. I immersed in reflections when Nathan dashed in, his satchel jostling. He embraced me firmly, chirping, "Grandmother, instructor praised my artwork today." I caressed his crown, attempting beam, but heaviness persisted in my torso. Nathan seated and displayed his booklet. Grandmother, view. Prior day, mother assisted homework with dominant hand, script lovely. But today, opposite hand, messier. The lad indicated dual pages, one neat letters, other distorted. I examined the writing, my spirit sinking. Mother likely occupied today. Perhaps fatigued. Hence the difference, I uttered, masking bewilderment. But Nathan gazed with pure eyes. Grandmother, mother acts oddly. Certain days tight embraces, others ignores me. My grandkid's statements pierced again. I enveloped him, offering solace, but mentally everything entangled. Precisely then, the entry bell chimed. I arose, unlatched, and beheld Mrs. Davis, my kind adjacent dweller, bearing the dish Belinda delivered yesterday. She beamed warmly, but inquisitiveness gleamed in her vision. "Elena, your relative is delightful, but yesterday she returned the item with opposite hand, and you mentioned she's dominant-sided, correct?" "Peculiar. Or perhaps ambidextrous." I compelled grin and responded, "Possibly, Sarah." "Care for tea inside?" She agreed and entered, but her observation pricked me. Not solely me. Neighbors detected variance too. I offered beverage and we chatted miscellaneous. But upon her exit, I collapsed on sofa with palm on bosom. I sensed chilled, as if reality crumbled upon me. That evening, I ventured to the yard with sprinkler, permitting liquid to cascade softly on the lilies I'd tended yearly. The star descended. Tree shades elongated across lawn, but my essence found no tranquility. Nathan's, Mrs. Davis's words, and Jacob's resolute phone tones swirled in my cranium like stones disturbing still waters, generating ceaseless waves. I irrigated Flora, but consciousness wandered. I questioned, am I aged sufficiently to overlook anomalies in my dwelling, or deliberately ignored, desiring the joyful kin I envisioned? MC2, Belinda returned from shopping toting her container. But noticeable was she carried it oppositely. I distinctly recalled Belinda utilized dominant for knife-wielding to hair-arranging Nathan's. I observed her. Deposit container on cooking surface, and inquired softly, "What purchases, Belinda?" My tone aimed natural, but suspicion surged internally. She beamed and answered courteously, "Secured peppers, herbs, and fresh seafood." "Mother, tonight I'll prepare the grilled catch you favor." "Agreeable?" Her speech mild as usual, but I noted her grips. "Opposite?" "No, dominant." I assented and averted, feigning surface wipe, but pulse raced. Was imagination, or these minor hints signaling? During mealtime, kin assembled at surface. Samuel fatigued post-lengthy shift, yet beamed at Nathan and queried school events. Belinda consumed gradually, elegantly, and addressed Samuel reminding. Dear, educator meeting next period, ensure leave. I regarded her, seeking the relative I admired. But mentally, Jacob's echo persisted. She's premium beside wealthy male. I nibbled lip, swallowing distress, but it lodged like obstruction. Merely 3 days hence, scenario shifted. Nathan spilled liquid during supper, fluid splattering fabric. I swiftly seized cloth for mop, chuckling, fine, dear. Greater caution. But Belinda opposite scowled abruptly and sharply uttered, Nathan, why so awkward? Attention. I stunned gazed at Samuel. He furrowed and lowly said, Belinda, mishap merely. She pivoted with ire spark. You perpetually shield him, rendering me villain. Atmosphere waited. Nathan bowed head, eyes teary. I embraced him, sensing profound ache. Days prior, Belinda tenderly prompted school, now transformed entity. I positioned beside her, observing quietly, assembling fragments mentally. Today grumpy. Prior sweet. Today opposite grip. Prior dominant. These distinctions accumulated in consciousness like enigma components I couldn't fully discern. I urged composure. But each Belinda glance evoked stranger, as if not the relative cohabited years. Days later, I escorted Nathan to learning. He clasped my palm strolling familiar paved path. Abruptly he halted, regarded me, sadly voiced, Grandmother, prior day mother instructed writing patiently. Script beautiful, but today avoided homework view. Self-due. I crouched to meet clear gaze, heart fracturing. Mother occupied, dear. No sorrow, I stated, tone shaky. Nathan assented, but expression disappointed. I enveloped him, powerless surge. He's merely 7. How comprehend what I couldn't? That evening, supper again. Abruptly Belinda extracted compact booklet from satchel and scribed with opposite. Samuel serving chuckled suddenly. Hey, since when opposite scripting? Appears odd. Belinda froze with strained grin. Oh, triling, dear. She hastily stowed booklet, but panic flashed eyes. Samuel shook cranium silently, but I knew he noted anomaly. I remained, spoon-gripped, facade straight, but doubts amplified like gradual blaze. One dawn, I carried vacant herb vessel across familiar pave to Mrs. Davis' abode. Belinda borrowed weeks prior for spice blend favored. I tapped portal and Mrs. Davis unlatched beaming kindly. Elena, enter. Coffee brewing, she offered, cloth in grip. I returned vessel, intending gratitude and departure, but she drew me to kitchen timber seat. Ambience warm. Roasted aroma, but relaxation evaded. Mrs. Davis regarded dubiously and hushed. Elena, no offense intended. Your relative's demeanor altered? One greeting joyful, inquiring offspring. But yesterday past, I signaled, she ignored, unfamiliar. Mrs. Davis's statements another ripple in troubled essence. I compelled grin, likely rushed, Sarah. Youth nowadays. But internally chaos. I knew Mrs. Davis avoided idle talk. She's observant, detail-focused. If she detected Belinda's oddity, my suspicions transcended imagination. I lingered briefly, sipped cooled beverage, bid farewell. Heart burdened. Returning, past Mr. Wilson's pastry shop where I procured treats for Nathan. Mr. Wilson countered, spotting me beaming, Mrs. Carter, for the young champ today? I requested sweets, he queried, Samuel's parent, yes? His mate visited recently. So pleasant. Complimented goods. But Morn returned frowning. Purchased, no gratitude. Departed. I stiffened, purse handle clutched. Fatigued perhaps, Joe, I quavered. Thanked hastily, exited. Mr. Wilson's words another dagger, deepening doubts. Homebound, I brewed infusion and porch seated. Breeze gentle, daisy fragrance from yard. I gazed market route Belinda traversed. Suddenly spotted returning, bag-toted, but greeted dryly, afternoon, mother. No beam, no joy like prior boasting herb bargain. I assented lowly, returned swiftly. But internally scrutinized closer. Today's garment deep azure, differing exit pale top. I softly inquired, blouse switch why? Belinda hesitated second then hastened, oh, stained, changed. Half smiled, kitchen rushed. I lingered teacup gripped, rock pressing bosom. Mrs. Davis, Mr. Wilson words, Belinda's response. All compelled acknowledgement. That night suppering, Nathan's school chattered cheerily, but Belinda nodded sans reply, unlike prior. When Samuel queried, finished so mother clears? Nathan innocently turned me, grandmother, oh, mother skipped bedtime melody. But prior hummed that tune, Bellonino, you croon me, sounded lovely. I regarded Belinda serving unresponsive. Nathan's words needle to core. That cradle song, Bellonino I hummed Samuel Jacob, only Belinda I knew indoors. Why prior hum, today not? Why swift shift? I arose plates clearing, mind absent. Recalled Belinda exits for companion, returning odd gaze. One bouquet brought, companion gifted. Another irked when queried late arrival. Deemed trivial, now larger mystery fragments. Unwilling belief Belinda concealed, but each word gesture doubted. Post kitchen tidy, dining surface seated, old booklet drawer extracted. Grip shaky first line scribed. 3 p.m. Belinda market departs, 6 o'clock returns azure garment. Grumpy demeanor. Uncertain action, but couldn't feign normalcy. Continued. Prior Nathan hummed tender. Today distant, no hum. Each term heavy mark, engraving suspicion's reality. My aged booklet filled Belinda notes. Each stroked out piece, painting unseen picture. Kitchen seated, booklet regarded heart heavy. Couldn't solitary contain thoughts. Waves rising falling, isolating confusion. Needed confidant, comprehender, non-judger, non-hasty. Instantly Carol, lifelong ally from youth crocheting tree shade life sharing. Phone lifted, tone quivering. Carol, afternoon available? Corner cafe meet. Talk needed. Carol instant, warm tone. Elena, sensed issue. Await. En route. Slight relief, worry persisted. Old Rapdond, abode exited small corner cafe Carol shared joy's sorrows. Venue unchanged dark timber surfaces fresh roast scent. Corner table dim light selected, conversation private. Seated hot cup embraced, soul chilled. Wondered suspicions voicing. Dare admit doubting relative? Carol arrived light knit, vegetable sack. Seated I direct sharp affectionate. Elena, face reveals major. Spill. Wrong? Deep breath, voice avoid break, words throat stuck. Summarized all. Jacob terminal contact, Belinda credential, identical female aboard, noted details hand shift mood day night. Bag booklet extracted handed. C, documented. Unsure imagining, can't fool longer. Carol pages flipped furrowed. Everything noted, Elena, serious tone. Each exit return, different entity. Theory? Head shook, cup gripped. Unsure, Carol. Fear Belinda hides. Fear family shatter deeper probe. Can't halt. Truth for Samuel, Nathan. Carol cup placed, determined gaze. Can't easily deceive female, Elena. Instinct say? Certain shady. Bottom reach. Hesitated, whisper. But misjudge? Hurt Samuel? Carol firm interrupt. Instinct trust. Truth avoid, doubt eternal, protect unable Nathan Samuel. Then Mrs. Harper, market produce vendor known, cafe entered. Recognized beamed. Mrs. Carter, coincidence. Prior week relative market cited. Kind. Extra herb bundle purchased cooking. But mourn serious. No greeting. Produce bought, gone. Relative issue? Compelled smile, fatigued, merry. But internally drowning. Another noted Belinda strange. Thanked Mrs. Harper, watched depart, Carol turned. Panic eyes mirrored. See, Elena, not soul. Neighbors perceive. Self-deceive cease. Document continue, necessary follow. Not harm, family shield. Nodded, heart sank. Carol correct, but following relative betrayal sensation kin. Lifetime home nurturing, now unimaginable. Investigate own. Afternoon home returned, head chaos. Belinda exited familiar crimson container. Mother, store briefly, mild tone. Nodded, but gate vanished, booklet open noted 3 p.m. Belinda store departs crimson container. Regular demeanor. Clock watched, minute counted. 6 Belinda returned, container now azure gripped. Surprised inquired, container switch? Smiled hastened, yes, prior broke, companion lent. Nodded, shaky hands noted. Returned 6 p.m., azure container, tone rushed. Notes accumulated. Each nearer truth, distant trusting loving elder image. Weekend Samuel overtime dawn departed, Nathan activity, abode quiet Belinda me. Dining surface cleaning, busy ward doubts gnawing. But Belinda descended chamber pale floral attire, fresh early marriage. Mother, store briefly, mild. Usual woven container grasped, departed. Nodded smiling, but inner voice urged, trail, Elena. Truth seek. No hesitation. Old wrap head covered face partial, abode exited silent, distance maintained behind Belinda. Sun intense, back sweat, uncaring. Desired real destination, activities. Belinda's swift paved market path. But suddenly left turned alley worker district instead right. Dwellings aged, crowded peeled color rusted covers. Pace slowed, heart raced, hid parked cycles. Belinda unturned. Continued. Narrower alley light scarce entered. Mechanic shop hid, man focused bolts. Belinda halted aged timber portal, soft tap, entered vanished. Stood breath labored, thought spun. Relative doing? Not market or mentioned companions. Desired approach tap inquire direct, feet rooted. Truth feared, discovery shatter all. Ultimately reversed homeward, questions laden, steps heavier. Gate barely pushed froze. Belinda kitchen veggies chopping pale top, differing exit floral. Frowned cold sharp gaze. Where ventured, mother? Just arriving. Froze, mouth arid, wordless. Minutes prior alley floral sighted. Swift return? This top? Stammered. I stroll merely. Belinda assented silent, gaze shivered spine. Room ascended something seek pretense, escape gaze, calm wild pulse. That evening knitting seated Nathan room dashed, cheeks flushed yard play. Legs embraced sobbing. Grandmother, mother scolded pencil drop. Unlike prior. Prior nice, embraced. Nathan arms taken crown caressed, burning internal. Mother fatigued, dear. No sorrow, said, tone quivered. Nathan's shoulder had whispered, grandmother, prior mother desired. Tighter embraced, tears near. Grandkid words knife, suspicions deeper. Night sleepless. Bed eyes ceiling stared. Images looped. Belinda floral alley enter. Belinda pale kitchen stand. Jacob voice. Aboard voyage. Drawer booklet extracted scribed unbelievable sentence. Perhaps not identical individual. Sentence curse-like, trembled. Following morn alley returned. Doubt unbearable. Loungekin portrait grasped, Belinda beaming beside Samuel Nathan. Tight held, abode exited determined terrified. Alley identical, quiet somber. Corn vendor halted, mid-age female charcoal fanning. Photo showed inquired, seen this lady nearby? Examined pointed, yes certainly. Frequent number 14 house, there. Thanked throat pulse, straight house advanced. Number 14 before stained walls, peeled portal, window wilted lily pot. Stood hands quivered, world breath held. Tapped, each chest hammer. Portal unlatched, speechless. Before identical Belinda, face body long dark tresses. Soul different scared gaze, shaky rag grip. Stammered broken. Belinda. Young startled rag tight, portal slam attempted. But internal voice mild firm. Sophia, conceal no more. Wrong aware too. Gazed young emerge room corner, behind Belinda like. Slender bun hair, smart kind gaze. Regarded slight smile. Name Lisa Turner, Sophia roommate, Mrs. Carter. Enter please. Truth time. Deep breath like study attempted, small cover house entered. Walls stained, floor cracked, faint clean scent air. Corner aged male weak cough, aged bed frayed cover. Space crushed, but walked timber seat Lisa indicated seated. Belinda identical bowed, whisper barely. Sorry. Not Belinda. Name Sophia. Regarded, thought storm, silent. Sophia. Name odd, face familiar overly. Hands clasped, voice firm attempt. Explain resemblance son's partner, house appearances. Sophia gazed guilt eyes, no immediate answer. Instead Lisa beside seated, water poured aged jug, spoke. Sophia impoverished, Mrs. Carter, Lisa calm clear. Adoptive folks ill, especially bed gentlemen. Years prior Sophia Belinda market chance met. Mirror images, Belinda exploited. Suggested Sophia impersonate, substitute hours needed. Sophia reluctant, but Belinda compensated generously, family medicine required. Sophia regarded bowed, rag knuckles white. Substitute why? Pressed, disbelief voice. Why Belinda impersonator need? Sophia gazed trembling. Not all no, lady. Instructed house stay hours, market go, child tend, then compensated abundantly, parents meds afford. Dare not more inquire. Lisa continued sharper. Unsure aids, but once Belinda elegant male sighted. Name Robert Harrison. Heard cafe talk. Honey affectionate. Then Sophia external vehicle waited, uncomprehending. Name Robert Harrison heart knife. Recalled Jacob. Premium affluent male beside. Small space spun. Calm strived, hands quivered water glass toppled. Lisa cleaned rushed, head shook. Voice choked. She Belinda deceiving kin. Sophia sobbed, voice sobs. Sorry lady. Hurt none intended. Parents save wanted. Regarded young Belinda face, but pain regret gaze. Anger desired. Scream wanted. But Sophia pity soul. Not orchestrator. Peace Belinda scheme. All crumbled eyes. A rose voice firm attempt. Sophia, Belinda location no? Activities when impersonate request? Sophia head shook crying. No lady. Instruct comply, compensate. More dare not. Lisa shoulder hand comfort, addressed. Mrs. Carter, painful, but Sophia victim too. Choice lacked. Humble abode surveyed, bed mail weak heard. Sophia desperation comprehended, betrayal not erased. Fists clenched, tears held. Blame not Sophia, truth need. Family protect son grandkid. Arose world collapse felt. Thanks Lisa truth. Return. House exited, external sun blinded, heart cold. Following mourn small alley returned, stained walls peeled portal obsession mind. Sun hot, internal cold, unresolved doubts chill carried. Number 14 portal tapped, kin photo amulet courage clutched. Now Sophia less scared. Unlatched calmer shy gaze invited. Mrs. Carter anticipated. Enter. House small clean scent weak cough bed mail. Old timber seated Sophia regarded. Simple blouse, loose bun. Tired no fear. Deep breath low voice, Sophia, adoptive mother meet want. Better comprehend. Sophia assented, room corner led thin white hair female bed lay, cloudy eyes ceiling stared. Mrs. Smith, Sophia adoptive. Frail hand took introduced. Elena Carter, Samuel mother, Belinda spouse. Mrs. Smith regarded difficult breath, weak voice, Sophia blood not. Adopted newborn. Words head hammer. Froze pulse faster, calm voice attempt. Please recount occurrence. Lady coughed slow narrative unprepared. Years past small town hospital nurse, began trembling. Poor kin twins bore. Poverty both unable keep. Mother wept. One retain only. Other abandon. Heart shattered. Abandoned permit not. Adopted. That's Sophia. Long cough stopped, Sophia love immense gazed. Raised own, but always biological seek wanted. Love house only give. Seated chair edge gripped, head spun. Sophia biological kin no? Trembling inquired. Mrs. Smith head shook. Poor nearby town kin only. Much not ask. Child save wanted. Sophia regarded bowed tears. Mrs. Carter, biological unknown, choked. But Belinda met, perhaps knew. Resemble greatly. Nothing revealed. Air lack felt. Mrs. Smith old papers view requested, clue hope. Aged dresser pointed. Sophia yellow envelope extracted handed. Internal hospital copies Sophia birth date. Read swift heart stopped. Sophia birth identical Belinda marriage papers seen. Documents trembling gripped Sophia regarded. You Belinda twin sisters possibly, lost voice. Sophia sobbed face covered. So Belinda sister. Why nothing tell? Why all force? Regarded heart shattered. Recalled Belinda home days radiant assured, destined exemplary made parent. Loved. Believed Samuel happiness give. But now deceived kin, exploited sister, double secrets unimaginable. Arose Sophia shoulder hand, voice firm pain hide not. Sophia, today exploit prevent. Parents illness aid, but return cooperate. Truth expose needs Samuel, Nathan. Sophia nodded crying. Aid will. Lie live no more. Regarded eyes sincerity, first hope race storm midst. House left alley walked, soul turmoil. Bustling market past people shop laugh. But mind Mrs. Smith words bells echoed. Twins one abandoned other raised. Destinies crossed own kin. Home returned soul mess storm field. Truth Belinda Sophia twins secret chest rock. Crossroads unprepared confront relative deceiver, truth reveal Samuel Nathan. Night Jacob called. Voice firm heart trembled. Jacob, tomorrow evening home come. Clarify things need. Jacob surprised worry voice. Mother, serious occurred? Blunt. Come dear. Need you. Belinda digital credential bring if possible. Questions no more. Yes, mother. There. Hung sat world crash felt. New tomorrow evening family unforgettable. Next day early arose large kin meal prepared. Surface white cloth placed, candles lit. Chili Samuel favors cooked, grilled Nathan requests. Special wanted, not celebrate, mark before after. Kitchen veggies chopping, mind between dark alley Sophia words. Strong be Samuel Nathan told. But knife each core cut felt. Samuel dusk arrived work tired. Table set surprised. Celebrating what? Food abundance why, mother? Smiled calm seam. Nice meal all wanted. Seat dear. Belinda's sky garment entered, soft smile eyes nervous. Nathan legs hugged. Grandmother, catch aroma wonderful. Crown caressed throat lump. New night post Nathan innocent beam carefree no more. Table sat, atmosphere initial lively. Samuel job discussed. Nathan excited school art spoke. Belinda nodded occasional comment, but spoon grip shaky noted. Deep breath Jacob outside waiting signaled. Entered, behind Sophia's simple attire, face Belinda identical, anguish gaze. Table silent. Nathan confused Belinda Sophia gazed innocent asked, two mothers why? Samuel paled spoon dropped, Belinda arose shouting, this meaning, mother? Arose table edge gripped shaky knot. Seat Belinda, slow firm voice. Clear all need. Narrative began, word internal tore. Jacob terminal contact home while France voyage, hand switch times. Demeanor sweet sour, finally Ali visit Sophia met twin secret discovered. You Sophia twin sisters, eyes direct. Sister exploited truth hide. Truth tell. Belinda trembled paper white. Yelled defend. Fabricates humiliate. Dare how? Jacob approached papers stack thud placed. Digital credential copy France entry exit marks, hard voice. Home voyage simultaneous impossible. Belinda papers gazed lips tight, silent. Nathan beside innocent pained voiced. True grandmother. Days mother angel, others cruel. Mean mother dislike. Grandkid word stab, cry held. Air room heavy breath hard. Nodded Lisa back portal entered signaled. Sharp gaze stood, all told, Belinda Robert Harrison cited. Honey called, hired Sophia impersonate kin deceive. Samuel wife turned choked. True Belinda? Tell. True? Belinda lip bit long silent then yelled fury voice. Yes true. Paramour have. Impoverished existence weary. Relative house weary. Robert life hundredfold superior. You Samuel worthless. Words room bomb exploded. Samuel froze fists white. Nathan sobbed ran embrace, trembling. Grandmother, mother said what? Tight hugged cheeks tears. Belinda regarded broken. Stood cold gaze remorse absent. Samuel arose shaky. Belinda, truly think? Turned silent left. Portal slammed, room painful quiet left. Sophia sighed silent low clear spoke. Sister, hurt unnecessary. Help wanted, far unaware. Belinda glared silent. Turned departed. Confrontation night post, abode air life robbed. Lounge Nathan laughter Samuel talks filled, now suffocating quiet. Lifetime kin lived, now hurricane survivor rubble midst stood home cared. Belinda bitter words shouted left, Samuel empty gaze Nathan innocent tears left. All forever changed new. Week post Samuel Belinda court divorce went. Absent, but Samuel after told dry voice soul lost. Mother. Me Nathan not gazed. Papers signed man left, existence never. Beside sat hand took cry not. Belinda Nathan custody not requested, boy play tired part. Heart ached Samuel not, Nathan 7 abandoned undeserved. Worry not dear, trembling. Always here, Nathan love lack never. But internal wound heal long knew. Samuel disintegrated. Quiet became, little spoke. Work buried or Nathan yard play watched. Son regarded eyes same sadness Victor last days new stay unable. Hug wanted okay tell. Start unknown. Fortunately Sophia silent darkness light appeared. Daily house came. Warm food containers brought, Nathan play sat, tears wiped when asked, and, mother truly where? Sophia regarded Belinda face identical, heart different. Sweet patient, Nathan laughway found. Afternoon Nathan Sophia hugged cheerful. Mom Sophia, bird draw teach. Surprised heart tight. Boy mom called carefree smile long absent. Sophia laughed head stroked. Certainly love, pretty draw see. Stood cheeks tears. Nathan innocent words medicine pain soothed. Knew Sophia not only Belinda deception days replaced, sincere heart family part became. Night kitchen cleaning Samuel lounge called. Stood small ring trembling hands. Gaze nerves determination mix. Sophia sighed flushed eyes shining. Samuel knelt broken. Sophia, time waste not. Light Nathan me brought. Wife Nathan mom accept? Sophia sobbed me gazed approval seek. Approached hand took gentle nodded. Deserve dear. Family part long. Embrace tears shoulder soaked, new family heal began. Samuel Sophia nuptials soon post. Small love full. Yard red blooms fence tide gazed, Nathan laughter suit tiny best man. Jacob work voyage returned brother beside beamed uniform first day. Front row sat cheeks tears. Loss not, happiness. Sophia simple gown Samuel hand held, new family sincere heart found. Fraud lost post, existence normal returned. Sophia simple maintained, Samuel Nathan love cared. Warm meals cooked, Nathan Bellonino hummed sons I sang. Night Samuel beside sat, sketches projects talk listen pride gaze. Nathan other mom not asked. Sophia snuggled, mom called radiant. Family regarded wounds slow close. Late night porch sat. Breeze soft yard. Internal Nathan laughter mixed Sophia sweet voice. Peaked Samuel work concentrated Sophia teacup prepared beside placed forehead soft kiss. Smiled heart peace finally. Long path thought first doubts Jacob called dark alley truth discovered. Truth cruel, but Victor said, truth free said Elena. So was. Truth freed. Sophia brought new beginning brighter happier. Heard story names places altered involved protect. Not judge tell, hope listen reflect many mothers silence suffer own homes. Truly wonder place mine, do what? Quiet peace maintain or dare face voice reclaim? Opinion no, story candle path light other. God blesses courage better days lead convinced. Meanwhile final display 2 channel favored tales leave. Sure surprise. Thanks me stayed this instant. Well, my loves, that's the whole story, every twist, every tear, and every bit of grace we found on the other side. Thank you for staying with Auntie Ray right to the very end. If this touched your heart even a little, please give the video a like, leave me a comment, I read every single one, and share it with someone who needs to hear it today. Don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell so we can sit down together again real soon. Until next time, remember, no matter how dark the night gets, morning always comes. I love you bunches, this is your Auntie Ray, signing off with a big hug. See you in the next story, darlin'.